Hello and welcome back to Sprite Guard Plays Road Not Taken. Today we are going into episode 14. I want to apologize for how long this series is taking me to get episodes out. It's turning out to be a very difficult game to cover because the episodes are so long, and the editing, I had to do so many cuts during the last one. And you've seen some of these other episodes have been even more intensive. And, I just want to let you know that I'm still committed to this, and I am still, absolutely going to finish it no matter how long it takes. And I believe we have a charm that makes there be fewer children, though I see there are 5 this time, which is about what we usually have when it takes us a long time. So we have some chances to make some honey. We have some bears. I'm still not sure what the bears do if you combine them. Actually, let's check, because I think we might have learned, and I just forgot. So let's see if I can find the bears. There's giant bears. There's the little bears. So 4 of them together make a giant bear. Okay. And this says 3 little bears did what together? So 3 bears, I would actually like to see what that does. So here we have... Oh, no. Alright. I was gonna say that was an easy kid to save, and then I realized there were will-o'-the-wisps, but we managed to do it anyway. So here we actually have an opportunity for some honey, and I want to think about what the best way to do this is, to both generate the fewest bees and exert the least energy. And that did not generate a bee at all, but there we go. There's some honey for us, and we're at very high energy. We have to be careful not to summon any angry ghosts, because they will be very angry, and that will be trouble for us. I would like to get these molten spirits together and make an axe. So I think the thing to do is... see if we can get these will-o'-the-wisps out of the way, get that mole out of the way. Get you over there, get you up there, there we go. So there's an axe for us. Let's see, we do have a coin to offer the shrine. And if we can get these 2 evergreen trees together, then we will even have a way out of here. We don't really care where that axe goes. We do not want to throw will-o'-the-wisp into the exit. There we go. So there's the 2 trees together. I'm actually kind of curious what happens if there's a will-o'-the-wisp at the exit. So we have a crafting bowl. That's really good. We have some ninja bears that the axe will be good for. Wanted to see if the axe did anything on the dolls, but it did not. We don't really have much space for the, for the ninja bears to land at, but that one was very kind to us. Let's make a log. We need 3 dolls to open that door, 4 deer to open the other one. And so now we basically need that one to appear in a very convenient location, nearly there. And I'm trying to see, is there some way that we can make a little more room? We can make a second axe there, and that'll create a little more room for us. And then if we put the axe there... And we're in a light room, so we can just carry this axe around until the ninja bear goes somewhere where we can hit it. Now, we don't know what that spider is. That spider could be trouble. Let's see, what do these guys make together? Nothing. Okay. I think they make an angry ghost if we do it wrong, which would be a bad thing. It makes a cute squeaky noise. Baby spider. Spiders think babies are so cute they could just eat them. Uh-oh. Let's see. We have 2 raccoons. I want to check, because I remember there's a way to get raccoon stew, but it's difficult. Raccoon stew is a fire plus an angry raccoon. And we don't have a fire yet. We have 1 log here. I want to see if we can get another log somehow. We need the 2 trees up there. Unless we can get all of these deer together, which doesn't look simple. Maya apparently has something to say to us, and she looks quite happy. We can go and get this apple. What happens if you throw a spider? It gives us a rabbit. Okay. And now we have something to give to Maya. You really seem to like Peters. I want you to know that I'm totally okay with that. The more love out there in this world, the merrier. I want to give you a rabbit. Maya is really good at holding the bunny. It seems like the most natural thing in the world. Am I friend-zoning Peters? Alright, can't get that rabbit. I mean, that could get into a whole thing about how I think that the whole narrative of friend zone is not a great thing. But, that's a whole other conversation to have. You know, I like Peters, and that's it. You know, I can really see that we are not going to be romantically... I'm not going to be romantically interested in Peters anytime soon. We have a tree here that we can chop down. So let's go get that axe. Chop that tree, make a log. And then we can make some raccoon stew. There we go. So we've got a log now. Might be a little bit difficult to get back up there. We also have... Oh, that was very simple. We also have the crafting bowl that we'd like to get down there. I thought I could do that without carrying, but apparently this light post is in our way. So now we just need to combine the logs. Now, one thing I wanted to pay more attention to is if there's a way for us to kind of set things up so that they require fewer throws. Or less walking, I mean. And so I'm trying to figure out if there's like a way that I can set it up so that I don't have to I don't have to carry this log. And it looks like that's not really a feasible thing. But we can do it in 2 steps like that. Now, carrying fire is, of course, quite painful. So we want to figure out if we can do this in as few throws as possible. Alright, what's blocking us there? a doll. We need 3 dolls in order to get that door open, and we have to be a little bit careful. So when we throw them, they don't actually swap. So there we go, that's the door open. And that's going to be making a very annoying noise for the rest of the game. And we... oh my goodness. What are these things? They attack us for a lot. It glares at you with reddened, belligerent eyes. Berry Bear, a bear drunk on artificial youth, imagines all adults owe them the world. Don't get close. Okay. Does a crafting bowl work on you? Does a crafting bowl work on spiders is another thing I would like to know. Let's see. Aha! It does, and it makes a molten spirit. So that's a way that we can deal with a lot of this. But we have to figure out, how are we going to line up our shots? So there we've actually got the kid in a pretty good position. There we go. So let's see if we can get the 4 snags together. Then we can open that door. Is that the room with all the will-o'-the-wisps? It's not. What room is that? Oh no! Oh no! A bone. It doesn't seem like it belongs to an animal. This ghostly bone is cold to the touch. Your skin freezes to it. And if we get 2 molten, 2 light, and the bone, which we almost have, then we get something, and I'm not sure exactly what. So there's the 2 light, there's 1 of the molten. Oh, and we made the raccoon angry. That was a big mistake. So let's get the fire, and the fire's right there. So that's the raccoon stew made. Let's see, we want to get rid of this light spirit so it doesn't muck up what we're doing. And this is 1 of 5, so we are quite a long way from finishing this up. Let's see. So what do we have next? Let's see, we need 1 more of these snags. So if we can get the crafting bowl over to this guy to neutralize him, then we can come along here and open it up like that. Now, we still need to get this kid. Oh no, we need to get the bone. We need 1 more molten spirit for the bone. We have plenty down here. Oh no! That was just a mistaken input. Well, now how are we going to get this guy out of here? Maybe it's easier to get this guy out. So if we throw that guy up, and then we throw him back down. throw them like that, and then like that, we get this. What is this? It's afraid of us. How are we going to block it in so that we can catch it? I'm thinking about this... Whoops! Oh! So apparently, you can cook tame raccoons too, so that's good. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, what can we use to trap it? Like, will that... no, because the deer's afraid of us too. Okay, we're still on the wrong parody. Oh, but we can do that. No, that didn't work. Okay. I guess as soon as we're on the right parody is when it moves. So there we go. You momentarily mistake her for a child you once knew. And it made kind of a sound and went away. So I'm not sure what that did, if anything. We need 4 deer in order to open that. And right now we only have 2 of them together, and it's not going to be easy to get the other one. So let's check around here and see. Let's see, there's a parent and a child, so really we should have sent that child to the left here. That would have been a lot better. But we didn't know, we didn't have any way of knowing. A crafting bowl down here will help us to deal with those spike plants, though we need 4 of them to get to the south. Let's see, we have a crack in the ice. That looks like it could be a kraken. So there's an apple for us at least. We have 2 out of 4 statues together, and I only see a third. We can make some potions. I wonder if the potion of grip will make it easier to carry that. We can make an apple. So we want to get this parent to that child. Yep, so there's the kraken, so that's going to be trouble for us pretty soon. Oops, and that's going to be trouble for us right now. So we need to clear out the path between that parent and that child. So we can use up these potions of fear. Now, we did learn that we can throw the tentacles, but that one being afraid of us is going to be nearly as useful. And it's just going to go straight down. And there we go. So that is that accomplished. Now I'm curious if we can craft that tentacle. Looks like we won't get a chance. We can make ourselves another apple. And then we can try and craft that tentacle. It did not work. But I believe throwing them... yes, breaks them. Now we have exactly 4 spike bushes left. And so I think that's the thing to go for. And this is not going to be that easy to do. And it's going to be a little bit costly. So we can break that. And there's our 4 spike bushes. Not much we can do to get around that. Just throw it. Does the fire work on the Kraken? It looks like not. Alright, we've got Brent, and we have a child and no parent. Getting that child to a parent is going to be very difficult. We need 4 spike bushes, and we only have 2. So that seems like not feasible. What did we need to go south? From here, we needed... we could not. Okay, whoops. Making a lot of mistakes here. We have 2 of 5, so we can't even... finish. Let's see, the Kraken is going up there. Can we cook the Kraken itself? Is it going to come out? We cannot. Okay, can we craft it? We cannot. Okay. Whoops. Alright, well that's... Oh, no. Apparently we have spread the tentacle over here now. So what does Brent have to say to us? Brent drops what he was doing when he sees you approach. A smile lights up his face. You can't help but notice when he stands rather close to you. Boy, everybody's just getting really affectionate. Don't know what to make of that. Let's see. That kid's gonna be hard to get, and we have to get the kid through this room. This room isn't too hard. We have to get it past the spiders, and then we have will-o'-the-wisps to deal with. After which, we're good. Oh, and there is a will-o'-the-wisp in the entry room, and it doesn't seem to be making trouble. But I don't trust it. Now, I wonder if we can... I think will-o'-the-wisps can move stuff around, so you can't even trap them. Ah, but you can turn them into boars. So that's what we need to do. Now, if we can get those 2 boars together, which I've made more difficult than it needed to be. We can make a pig, and pigs are vulnerable to fire, which we have there. And this is actually turning out to be very costly. But there we go. And that gives us quite a bit of health. And this is actually giving us a little bit of a simpler way to do that. Whoops. Then we do that, and that. And that's got us quite a lot more health. And we're rid of the will-o'-the-wisps. And then immediately to the left here is the exit. So we have a path out. And I think once we get this third... we still have to deal with the spiders. I think as long as we get it past the spiders... Oh, apparently they eat spiders. Interesting. Whoops. So now we want to get this crafting bowl out of here. If we can. There's not really a good place to put it. Ah, and that's blocked us. Oh no, that's blocked us out of there. That was a mistake. Because we need another child. We only have 2 out of 5. One of them is dead. Boy, everything is falling apart here. Is there some place that we can get one of these spike bushes? There's one right there. So apparently those guys go around and they eat other stuff. I didn't see what he went and ate that time, but looks like they're... Okay, he ate that berry. Okay, so they chase after berries, and then they also throw berries. Alright, so that got us our 4th spike bush, though we need to position it differently. Which is going to be hard. Especially if that spike moves. Alright, so that was more challenging than it needed to be. We still have this crocodile that's gonna teleport away. So where's the kid? There's the kid in the very bottom right. Let's see, we have a crafting bowl up here, somewhere. Oh, I think it's to the right there. Because it looks like we need to make an angry ghost. Ah, that was a mistake. Now, I don't remember the recipe. So it's two molten and 1 light. Oh, 2 molten and 1 crafting bowl. Make an apple. So let's do that instead. There we go. Oh, interesting. Jumpstone. Once this let you travel long distances. Does the magic still work? 3 light spirits plus a crafting bowl. Okay. Well, I think I'm not going to play with that just yet. Because I want to... Oh! What did I do? I turned something into a molten spirit? I didn't really see. Oh, that thing attacks me and then moves me. That's gonna make things hard. But we have warmth here. That's fine. Now we can get this kid up. There we go. That'll make the tentacle afraid. We can use the tentacle here. Ah, no, it made the hole afraid. It didn't affect the tentacle. There we go. So that's 3 of 5. That is all I really feel confident in doing. So we're going to have to head out of here. I just feel like it's too dangerous. We're at too low health. We could get 3 dolls together. See what's over there. Yeah, we have... Okay, maybe we can continue on. But we need to repolarize this one. Where can we put it? Not really anywhere for us to put it. Ah, there we go. That worked. So that's got this open for us, which takes us in here. We've already been. 3 moles to get down south, which I think we've already been to as well. But we have a mole here we can check. We want this... Actually, maybe... There we go. That was not quite what I wanted. Yeah, I'm wasting a lot of energy here. So that's got that open, though we can't quite get out of here yet. Oh, and that's got us an angry bee. But we can frighten it just like that. That's got us some honey, which gets us back up to 38. And yes, we've been to this one. Let's see, so to the east there, I think we haven't been to. And let's see, we can't go to the south there, we can only go to the east this way, so that's probably a challenge room. That's probably where the 4th child is, but we just don't have enough energy for that. Alright, no effect on the bee, no effect on the bush. We're gonna have to get out of here. You saved my sister's adopted idiot, too bad about the others. We get some rice. And life carries on. A year passes, 1 year remaining. 3 of 5 children rescued, 27 energy remaining, 13 energy next year. 7 secrets this year. Let's talk to you first. Do you chew berries? I do, all day long. Alright, let's give you a berry. Thank you. When you do something as a kid, like harvest berries with your mother, those warm feelings stay with you forever. Your relationship with Naomi is getting serious. Do you really love her? Yes. You and Naomi are now lovers. She whispers something in your ear. 3 recipes. Statue. The statue gets stuck on any near objects. 3 little bears become a statue. Okay. Potion of movement causes imbued items to move left and right. 3 hawks plus a molten spirit. Rabbit. Dark spirit plus a shrine. Okay. Cool. So we learned some good stuff. I would call that a pretty successful episode. Let's see, we can give you rice or berries. But let's talk to the other people. 1 berry a day keeps a felly spry. He winks at you. Yeah, let's give you a berry. I know you love berries. Dave cuts the berry in half and you each eat a piece. You reminisce about how time seemed infinite once. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it off. Let's talk to the doctor, actually. She clucks. This is your last year. Job, love, kids, eh? She briefly drops her mask. A naked skull stares back at you. What made you think you'd have such a life? I didn't ever. Not in a long time. You know what I love? The sunlight. Flowers and seeing you smile. I always imagined my life would be exactly like this. We are so on the right path. Poor people spend their money on rabbits. This is why they are poor. He nods knowingly. Yeah, you said that before. I very much disagree. So, yes, next year is the last year, year 15. I do not know what's in store for us, but I'm looking forward to it. So, I don't know when the next episode will be, but I hope it's not too long. I hope that this episode went out relatively recent, or, relatively soon after the last one. But, making this now, I don't actually know how long it will take me to get it out. But thank you for bearing with me, and I hope that we can continue to have this adventure in the future. After this, I really don't know. I really don't know where we're going to go with this. We could try hard mode. We could try timed mode. But I kind of feel like once the story is over, I don't know. Do I want to restart it? Do I not? This has been a more intense journey than I expected. So, we'll figure it out as we go. Just like we did in this game. And, that's all off in the future anyway. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.